welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we would like to talk about some of the crypto opportunities. And talking about that, we know currently that we're in a bull run. I mean, we've seen the bull run since last year, early or mid last year, I would say. According to some crypto analysts, according to some crypto specialists. The bull run might extend into the first quarter of next year. That means we might see some, some huge run of some cryptos, especially cryptos between the first, the first top 10 or the first 20 cryptos. But some of these cryptos, they are way, way higher in price that some of us could afford. I say some of us because not everyone has that amount of money, to be buying Bitcoin or to buy Ethereum, or some of us who might want to have a load of bags for XRP or Ethereum, So you might want to think, what crypto can I invest in to make me that easy 50x, 100x, or even 1,000x? Now, if you have that question in your heart, the best place to think, or the best place that you might want to invest, let's say some $100, $200, even $400, $500, $1,000 to have a substantial return, because it is bull run and it happens once in every 4 to 5 years. So talking about that, you want to consider the meme coin. Now, we've known over the last couple of years, almost a decade, we'll see some meme coin come forth, and they make some substantial amounts of return, and they disappear into the air just like that. A good example of these, some times ago, I think a year or two ago, we had something like pepe doing substantial amount of returns. You can easily throw somewhere between $100 to $200, and you could see a return thereabouts of about up to $500,000, and people make some huge amounts of money. So in this bull run, what do you think? Which meme coin would do exceedingly well? Which meme coin do you think might be that, that pot of gold for you? So if you think of any other Bitcoin, you could let me know in the comment area. Put it below there. Let's know which meme coin you are investing in. But this is my top 5 meme coin that I think they will do exceedingly well. So mind you, if you have something like a new meme coin around the corner coming out just now, and you're thinking, I might want to invest in these meme coin, you might also want to rethink, because meme coin has high risk probability. That means if you invest in this meme coin, that means you might lose your money, because meme coin should be proven. Meme coin should there should be some kind of community around it. That means they should have some good, organic community followers, real followers, people who are, delighted on the project that the meme coin is looking to run. So such and such qualities should have a meme coin. Otherwise, there are rock pools. I mean, scam meme coin. So you should be very, very careful. Also, having said that, every meme coin or every crypto has a risk attached to it. It means you might make a little bit of profit, or you might not. You might lose your money, or you might not even make any money at all. So, one of the advice I will give to you, mind you, this is I'm not a financial advisor. That means anything you are not willing to lose, please don't invest in any crypto that I mentioned, because crypto, there's no guarantees in crypto. You just have to be very careful, look at the options you have there, and of course, of why crypto can bring you some substantial gain. You might make a lot of money in crypto, but please don't invest in any crypto that you've not really done your own, grand background check on. That means you should have looked into it, looked at the project, know what's about, know if you can invest some certain amount of money, and please don't invest except you've done your own background check. So now talking about the crypto that I believe in this bull run between now and early 2026, you might see some substantial run in. I mean, some moonshot. I mean, some substantial increase in profit. Let's say 10x, 20%, 200%, 1,000%, even 2,000%. You might see some exponential run in. You might just want to consider these crypto right here. Now, the first on my list is Dogecoin. Now, why Dogecoin? Dogecoin has been proven. Dogecoin has a lot of followers. I mean, the community, the ecosystem for Dogecoin is such. It's a great crypto. So some people argue Dogecoin is no longer a meme coin because the developers are building up a lot of projects behind the crypto. So you might want to consider all invest in some portion of your portfolio in Dogecoin, but please invest what you can afford to lose. And the next for me would be Shiba, of course. Now, Shiba has been silent since 2022. We've not seen any substantial movement. The developers are making some, partnership. Dubai, they're going around the world, investing in some in some brands. They are putting up, some kind of partnership. So we've seen a lot of partnership recently in Shiba, but we've not seen any kind of price action. So you might want to think about invest your money in Shiba because it has the possibility to do that 10x, 100x, even 1,000x of that of its market cap. So although a lot of strong critics think Shiba wouldn't move that much, but it's a world of crypto. We can all be surprised. And the next one, of course, Pepe. Pepe, 2 years ago, did substantially well. It has some couple of run in it still because the community is quite strong. The developers are investing, they are putting their time and effort to develop more to see how Pepe could be bringing in some of the world partnership, go into merchandise, go into business, making some, straight partnership with some real world companies. So Pepe is one of those crypto you might also want to consider. Now, beside these three cryptos that I just mentioned, there's other ones that are also trying to, coming up here and there to make also some good mark, and they are trying to build a world of the community, the ecosystem around it. But for me, I would say they are not really proven. So cryptos like Floki, like Bonk, like a lot of crypto house there, like they pay. So please do your research on these cryptos, because I believe yes, they might run, you know, but please do your research on those cryptos. I wouldn't want to put any of my penny into any of this crypto. Now, the last but not the least that I think might do well in this bull market is also Trump coin. Of course, you know why Trump coin would be there. You know, the present president of the United States, the most crypto bullish president we've had in history. You know, just a couple of days back, weeks back, he signed the Genius Act into law. I'll be doing another video, you know, on that, or you might just see some of the video around here on my channel, so you can look at that. So he talks about the Genius Act. He's so bullish. So he also launched a meme coin called Trump coin. So you might want to look at that. I think that is a very good crypto to also invest in. Why? Mr. President Trump himself is in office. So therefore, you want to invest in Mr. Trump's crypto. So if you find this video interesting, you can please like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that you can get a notification anytime we here at St. James Crypto release a new video for your education. So please like, subscribe. See you on the next one. Bye.